Thank you. And for all you prop bettors out there, you're welcome for the Super Bowl, the first points of the Super Bowl. I want to thank both of these guys for allowing me to be here tonight. I also want to thank the entire Cal's office, the board, and every single one of you, from the families to everybody else. I'm super excited, and my company, Eventify, is super excited to be on Team Cal. And what's interesting, guys, is I've known Stacy for a few years, and we just stopped back into the office the other day. And the reason Stacy and these guys can't keep their speech to under a certain period of time is because of everything that they're doing and the game changing. You see it all. I mean, it's incredible. But I'm super excited to partner with these guys because of what they're doing to keep Cal's name and everything that he stood for and represented. And we're going to actually roll out an event on June 11th at Topgolf where we're going to go out and have a few 34 bays. We're going to raise money for the foundation. But I'm super excited for you guys to allow us to be here. The only thing that I would challenge each and every one of you guys in here, I have 3 boys. Stacy hears them in the background. They're always correcting me for saying the wrong things or things that I shouldn't be saying. Stacy sends me pictures of her dogs to kind of keep them at bay so we can kind of talk. But one of the things I love the most is my kids are into music. I always drop them off. I always pick them up from school. There's a song by Andy Grimmer called Give Love. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it. And one of the first words I heard in here tonight was give love. So I'm going to challenge everyone tonight to get involved in some capacity at some level and join the team just like I joined the team, just like my company joined the team, and give some love tonight. Give some love to the families, give some love to the research, and help join the team. And thank you for everything you've done. Get a few more drinks. And ladies, get those paddles.
Shh. Wine, only wine.
Wine?
Only wine.
The bars will be open soon.
No, yeah,
I'll meet you back there for a few.
Shh. In a little while.
Get those paddles ready.
Not for a
hour.
little while.
Oh, there's another
It's like
hour?
another hour
Yeah.
or so.
Shh.
Even more. Drink.
Wine.
Drink more. Those
Wine.
paddles go up
Wait.
even higher and higher. But
So,
thank you.
Robbie,
I appreciate it.
Tell us, why did you decide to join Team Cals?
You know what's unique? There's a family actually in here tonight.
Have him stand up.
The Ewald family.
Bob and Ellie Ewalt.
These two and Chase and the entire family have completely changed my life. I used to do a charity event and raise money for Lurie Children's Hospital. I recently had stopped that because I have 3 boys. I'm traveling back and forth all over the place between California and here. And our company's been kicking butt and taking names. So I sat down with my wife and said, listen, there's a lot of things I'd love to do. I do one charity event a year. It's kind of a big deal. But I have a greater impact. So when Stacy called me, I think it was probably in December, she's like, hey, would you want to do something together? And Chase, who has become a dear friend of mine, just to give you guys a quick story, at that golf tournament, there were these little stick figureheads. And Chase took the figure, put his finger like he's picking my nose, and he sent it out to all his buddies. So the last couple of days, my company was down at the Chicago Golf Show, and we had Chase's pop-up. So the first thing I did is I took my finger, I picked his nose, I sent a picture to these guys. I said, tell Chase we're even now. But I think the big part about it is, these guys have welcomed me into their family. I've seen what they've gone through. I see the fight that they're going through now. The family is a huge inspiration to all of you guys, to all the stories I've seen tonight. I couldn't help but jump on board. I couldn't help but be a part of the team. I grew up in a locker room. It's my 15th year in the National Football League. I know nothing different. All of you are going to be my teammates here in a little bit. Trust me. And I'm going to put as much pressure on you guys to help win tonight as I would them. Hopefully it's not the last 6:25 and we don't make another plays. For all you Chiefs fans, you're welcome. But at the end of the day, this was important to me. It was important to my company. And I always came back to Chase. Chase went to the Super Bowl with me 2 years ago. Chase calls me. Chase calls me when I'm looking. I said I wasn't going to do this. But Chase calls me all the time. Ellie always texts me. We lost the Super Bowl, and the first thing she says is, give love to your family for me. And I have 3 boys who I adore dearly. And I couldn't imagine what any of you patient families have gone through, to you guys, what you've gone through. And to allow me into your family to lose the Uno game with the entire crew fighting, pillow fighting. I just know what this means to a lot of people. And I'm lucky enough to have 3 kids that haven't had to do that fight, haven't gone through that. But I know what it's like because I've spent many FaceTime calls with Chase. He calls me every time he's going down to the hospital. He's usually picking on me about something. If anybody knows Chase, I always ask him about his girlfriend, or I always tell him where he's at. And I'm like, I know where you're at, Chase. I can find you at any time. Now, Ellie always gives me the details, but Chase doesn't know that, so we'll keep that our secret, Ellie. But it's truly amazing to be a part of this group and see what they've done, see how much they've grown in the last few years. And I promise tonight, moving forward, we're going to make a difference. We're going to make a change. We're going to do something incredible. My goal tonight, I always have a goal in mind, and talking to these guys, our goal tonight is to reach $1 million. But here's a caveat. I can't do it alone. So, ladies, get your husbands a drink. Ladies, grab a glass of wine. Stretch out the arms. Get it loose. And I want to see a lot of this going in the next 30 minutes. Or how long do we have? 30 minutes? I want to see you guys do this a lot. No matter how big, no matter how small, let's make a difference tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.